Hello, it's Mrs. Robinson with your review of your metric unit conversions. So remember that with metric units, you have base units such as meters, grams, liters, etc. And in science, we use prefixes to determine the size of those base units. So your prefixes are kilo, hecto, deca, deci, centi, and milli. So you can have a kilometer, a kilometer, a hectometer, decameter, decimeter, centimeter, or millimeter. To remember all of those prefixes in that order, we use King Henry died unexpectedly drinking chocolate milk. So the K is for king, the king is for K, Henry is for H, died is for D, unexpectedly is your base unit, whichever one you're using, whether it's meters, grams, liters, etc. Drinking is the D is for drinking, chocolate is for C, and milk is for milli. Now, to convert our base units, the first problem that you were supposed to work out on Wednesday was 8.66 centimeters equals how many meters? Now, naturally, a decimal point falls behind a number. So if we have centimeters that are given, we are going to start with our decimal point being behind the centimeter. So I'm going to put a decimal point here. Now, we want to convert this to our base unit of meters. Remember, this M stands for just meters. That's here. Okay, so we've got to move from centimeters to our base unit. So that means we have to move back one space, back two spaces, and we're here. So the shortcut for converting centimeters to meters would be to take the decimal point and move back one place and move back two places and put your decimal point here. Any empty spaces that do not have numbers, you want to add a 0. So your answer would be 0.086. And I'm writing on a trackpad, so don't mind my horrible handwriting. And then here we had 3 sig figs, here we have 3 sig figs, significant figures. And that is the number that will go in your blank. Now, remember, you can do these conversions using proportions, and your book teaches proportions. However, I prefer this shortcut, and it works very well. You will learn the proportions for sure when you take chemistry, but at your level now, the shortcut will work. Now, the next one, you have 4,678 kilometers, 4,678 kilometers, and we want to convert to meters. So remember, our decimal point is going to be after the K if we're starting with kilometers. And then we want to move to our base unit right here, which is meters. But remember, we got to go behind it, to the right of it. So from kilometers, we'll move over hecto, over deca, and over base unit, and here we are. So that was 3 spaces. So our decimal point is understood to be at the end of this number, even though it's not physically there. So let's put our decimal there, and then we want to move 3 places to the right. We have to fill in those spaces with zeros, even though these don't look like zeros. And our new number is 4,678,000. Let's see. $78,000. And those are zeros. So that's your answer. I hope this helps.